After you watch this video about Avenged, make sure to go check out my list of supergroups in rock that I just put up on this channel that not a ton of people saw. It was a collaboration in real life discussion with the Rock Critic and Viral Rack. It'll be linked in the description or else in a pinned comment or the annotation at the end of the video. It's bands with multiple famous members. Hey everyone, welcome back to Beyond AR TV. My name is John, and today we're going to be reviewing the new Avenged Sevenfold track, Mad Hatter. If you haven't heard the song yet, there is a link in the description to stream it. Mad Hatter is coming on their upcoming EP, which is a compilation of tracks that they have done for the Call of Duty series. Normally their songs like Not Ready to Die feature in the Zombies mode of the Call of Duty series, and once again, they have another installment. I think that my personal favorites from that are obviously Not Ready to Die, which is just such an epic 7-minute track that just keeps giving, and obviously Carry On as well is a very good tune. I think this one will be a nice little companion to it, but definitely pales in comparison. Now, in recent years, I think that Avenged Sevenfold have become kind of a critical target. A lot of people like to zero in on them and just say, oh, they strayed away from their metalcore roots and they strayed away from their core sound. But I really feel like people kind of forget that City of Evil wasn't exactly their core sound because they had Sounding the Seventh Trumpet and obviously Waking the Fallen, which was a drastic turn even from the debut. Over time, they have again and again evolved and changed their sound, and while I am not always on board with what they're doing, Hail to the King, and even the stage, even though I feel like that was a step up from Hail to the King, I haven't exactly been crazy about either of those, and it's been a while, like since Nightmare, since I've really loved something that they've done outside of a few singles. Now, obviously, this new song here is titled Mad Hatter, and how do I feel about it? Well, I think it sounds like in the intro, Aerials by System of a Down meets Soundgarden's Black Hole Rain. That is a very strange combination to throw together, but yeah, I'm hearing everything from those two and maybe even a little bit more grunge that's just looming over this song, and I don't know how I feel about it, to be quite honest. It starts off in interesting enough fashion. I do kind of like the inspiration it seems like they took from System of a Down, and on this track in general it seems like maybe they're talking about several different things, mental health possibly being one of them, a Mad Hatter obviously being from Alice in Wonderland, and it's something where he was always seen as being a little bit kooky. And at the end of this track in particular, it seems like M. Shadow is talking about somebody to save him from his own mind. And M. Shadows has definitely had some rough times as of late. I hate that he's had so much trouble with his voice. His just vocal cords seem to be shot. They had to cancel so many tour dates, and I just feel bad for not only M. Shadows, obviously first and foremost, but obviously the fans too. I've seen Avenged, I saw them back in 2013, and they put on a hell of a show, especially when Matt is healthy. Now, on this new track, Mad Hatter, I do kind of like the guitars. I think that Sinister Gates is doing a very nice job at keeping things kind of groovy, a little bit interesting, although I can't say that they're really stirring up anything flame-worthy in particular. I feel like they're throwing out some good rhythm sections, some decent drums, nothing that's going to blow anybody's mind, of course, but I do feel like if it's just going to be for Call of Duty and the little compilation EP, then how wrong could you go? I think that people are going to love to game to music like this, and despite it being a little bit derivative, I can't say that I overall hate it or anything like that. I think it's a decent song, one that doesn't see them putting their best foot forward, not their most creative by any means, but it's a little bit more of a return to rock, I suppose. Not quite as slow as some of the tracks from the stage, although some of those did get downright stagnant in places. I feel like this one isn't exactly flexing the strengths, but it's also not a bad tune. I think it's kind of catchy. I do remember the melodies from this, but I also can't help but feel about the tracks that I compared it to, like Black Hole Sun and Aerials. That's just my opinion though. What do you guys think about the new Avenged Sevenfold track? This is something that I see as a little bit of a departure from the stage, and I'm wondering exactly what they're going to do next, especially with Brooks Wackerman on drums. In the comments, let me know right now what you think. Me personally, overall, I'm going to give this a decent 3 out of 5. Like I said, if you haven't heard the song yet, then please tap the link in the description or else the pinned comment to go stream it for yourself. Drop a like on this video, and remember, it's all just my opinion, so let me know about yours. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're new in town, make sure you don't miss out on future uploads because I cover everything from new music, music news, I do lists every single week, like on my show 7 on Sunday, so don't miss out on that. If you're able to contribute on Patreon, then tap the top link down below or else the annotation in the corner. A couple of recent videos right here, socials in the description, and I'll see you soon for more on Beyond AR TV.